Hi YouTube. This is my very first video on how to make a cheap and easy bow maker. There's a lot of bow makers out there, and I actually own some of them, and they work really well. Sometimes I have my stuff packed away, don't want to pull it out, so I find that I can make really cheap and easy one, just really quick, just throw it together. Okay, so let's get started. Now, this kind of bow maker, um, we're going to make is going to help us make this type of bow. I don't know exactly what this type of bow is called. It's 2 loops on each side, total of 4, and these are the legs, arms, whatever you want to call them. So we're going to make this type. So first you want to take a piece of styrofoam. Any type of piece of styrofoam will work. I happen to have 3 sheets here. You might not be able to see that, but I have 3 sheets that are stacked on top of each other and cut. If you can find a block of styrofoam, that works fine. That would actually be easier. You don't have to tape anything together. This, because it's 3 sheets, I taped it together. I found that for me, where I place the tape is a good place to put the stick in. The tape gives it a little extra support. So if you use a block, you can try using the tape, but you don't have to. For here, it just, holds the styrofoam together. Okay, so you get the styrofoam. You'll need 2 sticks. These here are caramel apple sticks. You can use wooden dowels, pens, pencils, anything you can stab into the styrofoam will work. So don't need to spend a lot of money, just something really easy. Okay, so what you're going to do is cut the styrofoam to however big or small you want your bow. This we can use for smaller type bows. We can position the dowels in different spots. I already have several holes in here made because I was using this. So for this particular bow, we're going to place, I'm going to place my dowels, just push them into the styrofoam at this spot, and then we're going to get started. So what I have here, move this bow out of the way. What I have here is this is similar to curling ribbon. It's a little different. I don't really know what material it is, but whatever you're going to use, we're going to make a slit in the styrofoam. Now what you want to do, wherever your sticks are positioned, you want to try to make the slit right in the center, so that whatever you use to tie your bow off with, you can actually put it in that slit, and it serves as a holder. And for me, it's really helpful. So all I did is take a butter knife, even scissors, and cut into it. I mean, you can see I did mine really sloppily, but it still serves its perfect purpose. So what I do is take I'll just call this curling ribbon for right now. Take my curling ribbon, I fold it in half. Now what I want to do is insert it into the block. Now I find for me it works easier if I put the looped side in the back, and what I want to do is pull on the looped side so there's more to work with in the back. It makes it easier to grab than there is in the front. So I'm going to pull it back a little bit more. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I already cut my ribbon, and you can measure yours out to however big you want your ribbon to be. So it's pretty easy. So let's get started here. You can see the ribbon, the curling ribbon's in there. So I just take this end. I always start with my left. For me, it works easier. Another good thing I want to mention really quick is you can also use a nail in boards. I find that working with the styrofoam is easy because you can, when you'd have to move it around, it's really light and easy on your hands. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to put the bow, the ribbon, actually, not the bow. It's not a bow yet. So I'm going to put the ribbon right here, and I'm just going to hold it with my thumb and my forefinger in the back. So I just take it, pick it up, and then this is really easy. All you have to do is wrap it around, and you want to come back around about halfway over. It doesn't have to be exact because you're still going to fix it afterwards. So Do that and then come around one more time so that there's 2 loops on either side. Now, it's going to look like 3, but it's really, you have your tail here and your tail here. So pretty much that's it. So you can let this go because it overlaps, it kind of holds itself. So what I start to do is, if this falls, it's not such a big deal to me, this far end. Let me get that back in the camera there. So what I do is I pull this over and I just kind of pull it here. Now, I'm doing this kind of sloppily here. Now, you can see what happened on this one. It stacked up, so it's going to make a flat type ribbon. Now, let me actually pull this out and do it the correct way. You can tie it like that. It just, when you fluff it out, it won't do it as easily. So let me start over really quick. Okay. This is not the best tutorial, but okay, so here we go. Wrapping around again. There's one, and there's my second one. Now, what I like to do, just to make it neater, I'll fold back on the very bottom and then pinch in the middle, and then I make sure the back is folded back. So it's kind of like an accordion type pinch. I just like to make sure the back, the top of the ribbon and the bottom of the ribbon is facing back. Now with my hand, let's see, my hand's in the way, you guys can't see. Okay, so if I am pinching it there, let me try to get it back here. I usually hold it from the front because it's easier for me, but I got to do it from the back side. So just take this, the looped side, just bring it right over, and then just grab the legs between your 2 fingers, and then pull it through. So that kind of tightens itself. Now, you want to kind of swing it to where the knot will go in the back so the front looks neater. This is a little longer, don't worry, we can always cut it. So we'll do that, and then I take one leg of the what we're tying it off with, and I bring it around, and then I just make a basic knot. And I actually do 2 knots in the back just to make it a little sturdier. And then just slide it off. And as you can see, I mean, you just separate here. You have the makings of a bow. Now, where are my, sorry about that, where are my scissors? They're out of reach. So basically, this is the bow. I would cut this just to make it look nice, but my scissors are out of reach. Oh, thank you to my son. These aren't the best scissors. I'll just go ahead and leave it. So yeah, basically that's it. That's a simple tutorial on how to make your own bow maker. Really cheap, really easy. I know you might have seen some of the fork videos out there. This is kind of the same concept. It's just easier to adjust. I've seen people trying to go on the hunt for large forks, super large forks, but this is just an easy way. If you want a smaller bow, just reposition the sticks, make a small bow. Yeah, so that's it. If any of you have any questions or comments, just go ahead and either message me or just leave comments below. And that's it. And thank you for tuning in, and hopefully I'll have more videos to come soon. So that was the cheap, low-cost bow maker. So thanks, guys. See you next time.